Oh man, I don't know what color to do. What should I do?
I don't know, but that guy over there is really excited. Oops, now he calmed down. He was just like flipping out for a second.
Dang, I wish I knew what color he liked so much. I would have picked it. Racing games of the 90s like Snowboard Kids, Diddy Kong Racing, and Mario Kart stood out because of their colorful environments, accessible gameplay and controls, and fun takes on the racing genre. All-Star Fruit Racing captures that playful vibe and sense of discovery and excitement that's been missing from the go-kart racing world. All-Star Fruit Racing is still in early access, so there are characters, power-ups, and worlds still unavailable or being worked on. But with the content available now, I can safely say this is a game that will bring a smile to your face and have you excited for more. Stop! If the developers continue to add content and take feedback on gameplay, I could see this taking quite a few people by surprise. The defining mechanic for this game is the juicer. You collect various fruits scattered around each track and can juice or use these fruits in different combinations, creating power-ups and attacks to help race your way to the top of the fruit chain. There are two primary ways to juice, one where the power-ups work at random, similar to other kart-style racing games you may know of, and the second is where you can be a bit more strategic by collecting various amounts of different fruits to mix and match and concoct the power-ups you desire. And I enjoyed the fact I could be more intentional and strategic with how I wanted to race. At the same time, the power-ups are variable in their effectiveness, and I'd love to see the abilities get a bit more balanced and aimable. Quite a few can only be shot in one direction, for example. The driving controls were simple, easy to grasp, and responsive, and I appreciated that I felt like I was in control of the car, particularly in the turns. This was perhaps assisted by the fact that some of the tracks were pretty forgiving in terms of a learning curve, and once I'd gotten to know each track, made even easier to navigate. When playing solo, the AI was actually challenging, especially on the hard difficulty, or 3-piston difficulty, which made for some intense races on my own. You can play with up to 4 people in local split screen, and eventually there will be up to 8-person online multiplayer, which is definitely something I'll look forward to, and I think will greatly extend the replayability of the game.
Oh man, I'm gonna Coco steamroll you.
You're gonna Coco not.
No, I am!
Tracks have variety in their appearance and their length, and if I wasn't racing and focusing on winning, I'd love to take a slower look at all the cute details they've added in the environment. There are plenty.
Delicious.
Oh man, I just want to drink. Oh man! I just want to live here. Ice cream. You've got a decent amount of modes and challenges to choose from. You've got custom races, different career modes, time attacks, and various other championship and training options with up to 3 levels of difficulty once you've cleared the Fruit Cup. Again, not everything is completely unlockable or available at the moment, but the developers are doing a great job of constantly updating the game and releasing new content. For example, they've already added additional training modes and characters since I've received and been playing the game. And speaking of characters, my favorite part of racing games as a kid was always picking who I'd have represent me on screen to win all the things. And at the moment there are about 12 available for you to play with and unlock, with the devs mentioning about 22 total characters will be available by full release. And I'd love to see more of an exaggerated play on the fruit themes with each character, perhaps giving us small outfit choices, as well as potentially playing with different vehicle types or classes. There are 3 vehicles to choose from and lots of customization options in the garage, but other than aesthetics, I didn't really feel a difference between the items I chose for my ride. I am excited though, the devs have already previewed some more kooky ideas for the karts on their blog. Bright colors, fun fruit-themed islands with a variety of racetracks, and a peppy and growing cast of characters makes for a game that brings back a ton of nostalgia. All-Star Fruit Racers is one of those games that just is pure fun to play.
Here we go!
Because it's very much still in early access, this is more of a first impression, not a true review, so more than anything, here are the strengths and the areas I hope they continue to work toward as they develop the game. So, overall, what's my first impression? This is a title definitely worth trying. I've missed that feeling of joy and competition and playfulness that racing games can provide, and this is the first go-kart style game that has intrigued me enough to pick up, and I am so happy I did, and it makes me want to grab a smoothie. Third place. Gonna hit the banana.
First place. Staying in first place. Haven't seen anyone for a long time. Even got hit with some crap, and I'm still in first because I'm the best.
No.
Tornado missed me. Sucker.
I just
Have
got
a coconut.
Boosty. No.
Have a coconut. It's good for your skin.